Hi, this is Paul Becker with the ReverbSignal.com. I'm here with Dale Earnhardt Jr., which is Josh and Dan. Hello. I'm not sure how good the range on this mic is, actually. But okay, so let's start with let's start with something simple. Where'd the name come from? Have you ever met Dale Earnhardt Jr. or something like that? Is there a story behind it?
We haven't met him.
Yeah, I haven't met him personally. He did email us.
Yes.
And he is a really nice, sweet man. But the name just kind of started off as a joke, I think.
Yeah, just a way to keep it fun, and we didn't take it too seriously. It was just kind of a side thing for us at the time, and ended up being a legit project. And so
yeah,
we've kept the name. You can't change it once you pick it. We're doomed.
Okay, so it was just a joke that turned out into something good, I guess. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. was pretty happy about it?
Yeah, he seems okay with it.
Yeah, he said he's a fan of our music, and he's flattered that we have his name in our band name.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, he's
nothing bad to say about it.
He's a really nice guy.
Yeah. So we feel fortunate.
Okay, that's pretty cool. And you're touring right now for your LP, It's a Corporate World. You've sold out most of your shows so far, I believe. Is that correct?
Yeah. Well, we haven't played that many, to be fair.
But yes, we have sold out most of them.
On average, the law of averages.
75% of the shows. We've played 4 shows. We've sold out. But so, do the math. But yeah, it's been exciting. I mean,
yeah, it's really great to feel like people are interested in what you're doing. So,
especially when this is our first headlining tour, so you can't rely on someone else to bring in the majority of the people. So we were feeling the stress of that, but it seems like it's working right now. So we're excited.
Yeah, it's been really fun.
Yeah.
Okay. On your Twitter feed, it says that you ran into the guy from Red Hot Chili Peppers, Chad Smith, just randomly.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about that.
Well, Josh has the story.
We were taping something with MTV, and he walked by on the other side of the street. But he had gone to my middle school and graduated, 15 or 20 years or whatever before I went there. And so when I was in 6th grade, he came back and played at an assembly at my middle school. So I shouted at him across the street and told him about that, and he was really, really nice about it. And we exchanged some words, and then he went in to eat lunch or whatever he was doing in Chinatown. But he was really cool.
Okay, I'm sure you got everybody entranced by that story. So you play a few of your shows. It doesn't look like you're doing that today, but maybe you're going to get changed in a bit. You play a few of your shows in kind of race car jumpsuits. Where did you get those from? And are you getting any money from Cheerios?
You're the Cheerios guy.
I am the Cheerios guy. He's Lysol. So I mean, what are you going to get? Like a lifetime supply of Lysol? I mean, it's really not that much of a win. But yeah, you know what? It does kill 99.9% of germs. So I guess it is a win, but I wish I had Cheerios for life. Maybe we can work on that. Maybe this will help, but not straight up Cheerios. I like apple cinnamon Cheerios, right?
They're not G-free though. They're not gluten-free.
They're not gluten-free. And see, this is the thing. Cheerios could reach a whole nother demographic if they just took out wheat and replaced it with rice. And yeah, change the flavor a little bit, but
I
think
saying Coca-Cola could reach a whole demographic if they took out coriander and replaced it with something else. Coriander's a huge ingredient.
I tell you what. I had American Coke and it had corn syrup in it, and then I had Mexican Coke and it had cane sugar, and I couldn't even tell the difference. So
it's all sweet. It's all too sweet to even taste if you're off the sauce for a long time and then you get back on it.
That's true. They're different worlds there.
Yeah.
Anyway, we don't have free Cheerios or money from Cheerios.
Yeah.
But we support them nonetheless.
Yeah. I'm taking the mic back now because my arm is tired. Okay. What about the what I really want to know is, where did you get those things from? You just randomly, because you just randomly came up with this name that was based on a race car driver, and then when you're doing your shows, you just happen to have race car driver jumpsuits on. I mean, did they come?
I think I Googled NASCAR uniforms for sale, and that's, they just came up.
Okay, it's a beautiful story. Everybody's going to learn a lot about Cheerios today. Did not write down as much as I probably should have. You guys are hard to research because it's like, I'll be honest, I could not even find your names before. I was just...
You couldn't find our names? Wow.
No, it's not on the website or anything, as far as I could tell. I mean, granted, I was at...
biography somewhere.
I don't think so. I didn't see a biography.
You would have to read an article that someone wrote.
No, we have a biography, though.
On our website?
I think we have it somewhere. Someone wrote a biography
If
about
he
us.
can't find it, it's not there, because this guy looks pretty efficient to me.
It's not an autobiography.
Yeah.
Because we didn't write it. Okay. But it is biographical.
I'm only going on your word that you are who you say you are. All I know, if it's everywhere I looked, it was Dale Earnhardt Jr. did this or that at a show. NPR says Dale Earnhardt Jr. is the best South by Southwest band or something like that.
Wow.
Well, they didn't. It was, I don't, no. They said you suck. They said one of the top artists at this year's South by Southwest.
And then they put stinking names in there?
No, I didn't. So how
you mentioned that because we've been lying to you the whole time. I'm actually Daniel. This is actually Joshua. Look how mad he is. He does not want to be Josh for.
No, he's offended.
Listen,
He doesn't even want to
Team
be
Daniel is ahead in the shirt sales. Okay, the shirts that have my face on them are outselling his face. I can't go to Team Joshua right now. I'm on a roll.
But you're a beautiful man. Okay. But so speaking of South by Southwest, let's do something that's actually on topic. Make something. We'll get somewhere here. So
like
how was a lot of places that have to do with Cheerios?
That's okay though.
It's entertaining.
It's on his mind. Let the boy share his mind.
So how much do you love Cheerios?
I don't love them anymore. I like rice
Let the boy
checks.
sleep in your bed.
What was that? Yeah, the Hurley boy. South by Southwest.
Yes, that thing.
It was a lot of fun. I'll tell you what, though. It felt like a battle of the bands, when I was younger. And I didn't really enjoy those. But, we played for the KCRW Showcase. That was our first gig that we played at South by. And so it was an honor to be, selected as a band to open that show up. And that was really amazing. Especially to see, people from KCRW there. And,
Super nice people.
yeah.
It's been pretty amazing. Every single person that we've come into contact with through the band has been so nice. It seems like everyone that works in the world of music is so nice.
Well, I think the name and the music is fun and lighthearted, and I think people, like approaching us. They approach us in good spirits, I think, because it's not something that takes itself too seriously.
Yeah, let me ask you a question. Now, when you were told that you were going to come interview us, or you decided to come interview us, did you feel less cautious or apprehensive because you assumed that we didn't take ourselves so seriously? Because I mean, I would like to think that might.
I think this is, well, okay, so now I'm being interviewed on my own website, but I think you guys, we've done, let's see, the last band we interviewed was Starfucker. I don't know if you've heard of them. They were at South by also.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they got arrested apparently. Yeah, but they were out. They're good. They had one of their band members got arrested. It was an interesting story. Go look at the website and like the Facebook page. You should do that. But we had Starfucker, Miami Horror, another band at South by. The thing is, when it comes to indie music, I suck. I just listen to some bands and go, these guys sound pretty good. I want to talk to them.
That's cool. I think that's great.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think you need to be any more calculated than that.
pretty much. I mean, and then other people tell me, Miami Horror is big. It's like, okay. But they seem kind of tired. So, it's understandable. They were they were halfway across the U.S. the previous day. But I'll be honest, I'm apprehensive before every interview.
Really?
Yes, every single one of them. But I'm getting better at it. I'm working on it.
You seem very professional to me.
Was it all the talk about the Cheerios?
No, you seem like a naturalist. I'd be less apprehensive if I were you. In the future, 'cause you don't need to be.
It's inevitable, I think. But I've probably spent like half the interview on me so far, though.
No, that's good, bro. That's good. I mean, listen, we talk about us all the time, even to each other. All
That's
we talk
the
about is
point of
ourselves.
this interview. Who are we here for? We're not here for me.
We are.
No. You are there for you. You're performing today.
No,
You
but
are
we don't
singing-
perform for
you
us.
are
We perform
singing
for-
to me today.
Yeah, but we're singing for you.
I want you to drop my name in a song.
That's pretty awesome.
It's pretty good.
No, believe me, my other interviews sucked. I could tell I was draining the energy out of all the other bands. Probably not. You'll never know until you check the website.
Yeah,
Okay,
I guess
yeah.
I'll have to check it out.
Oh, we don't have the internet right now, so we can't check
We don't
anything.
have time to go on the internet right now.
So what's it like on tour? Actually, you don't have internet. Are you just spending most of your time on the tour bus, or you doing what?
We don't have a bus.
That's it right
Yeah,
there.
we got a van. It's a little van.
Yeah.
That looks kind of sketchy, I gotta say.
Well, we got it fixed by my trusty friends before we left. They're really good with cars, so we feel good about it.
Yeah, they both had bandanas. They
Yeah.
look like the Frog Brothers from Lost Boys.
They're awesome.
Yeah.
But
If they were vampire hunters by night, I would totally believe it.
yeah. Well, you never know. They are the Vandervest brothers. Sounds crazy.
That sounds crazy.
But,
Sounds like vampire hunters.
yeah. But anyway, yeah. I mean, we're just
for a sec.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like, give your arm a break.
yeah. But yeah. So you're asking about the van and the tour life.
No, I'm not interviewing. I'm just holding the microphone.
Oh, I don't know who to talk to. I'm just gonna talk right in the middle. Talk to AutoZone right across the street.
Let's look over there for a bit.
How's it going over there? Good.